Hello, friends. How's everybody doing out there? This is your friend Jeff, playing Ultimate General American Revolution, British Campaign, Easy Campaign, and we're at September 12th, 1775. So I'm just taking a look at my headquarters here, and I'm still just, doing the 2% for now. I bumped this up because they keep hitting me with, bad stuff. I could burn 20 here, but I'm kind of low, so I'm not going to do that. Right here, I'm researching the 5 Militia units to make. I'm thinking that I might, if I can get this, it's going to take a while though. But once I can make 5 militias, maybe I'll make them somewhere in the south in order to hold a little bit of the south. But I might end up losing all the south. So let's see here. We got 5 resources there. I'm not foraging. Yeah, I don't really forage. I mean, I probably could try that, but I really don't. I don't. It's something in the game that I don't do. So I just wanted to kind of show you that, and I am blowing 3,000 now. So, you know what I mean? It looks like I have a lot of money. That's because I sold 73,000 worth of stuff. Now, what I did do is I went into colonial management, I think it was, and I took away all the doctrines. So I'm not running any doctrines right now. I want to see, because that was costing me 20,000 a week. And where my army is 30,000 and my fleet is 2,700 plus 2,300. My intelligence is 3,700 a week, and the doctrines down there, that minus 20,000, I guess when this week ends that should go away. So I'm going to try to save 20,000 at the moment, so that way I can have a balance of money instead of always being at a negative of money, is what I am thinking about. So I'm just trying to explain a few things in this game, and then minus 5 ship degradation, so that will be nice. I'm going to pause for a minute. I'm making a move out here. Like I decided on this. Don't forget, they had 4 deployments of troops. And so, wherever they are on the map, I don't know. But again, if I wait for them to make a move, then, you know what I mean? Like, this could be a bad move. But what I feel, if they push me away from here, here, and here, it'll be just like the same thing that happened to me, where you might not have seen a video on it, but when I had 4 of these places out here, or yeah, it was here. Like this little, or maybe it was like this. I had all of these places, and then the enemy just surrounded me with 4 or 5 regiments each, and they just slowly pushed me away. So, and this is why I had to now redo the campaign, because I'm not gonna have troops down here. As a matter of fact, they already got this now. So my plan is, when I do get the 5 military, I might, if I still have any of these, and we do have this here, but I might make, milita down here to try to do a little something in the south. But so I figured, well, what the heck? What I'll do is I'll just attack them going this way instead of having my forces mixed up. So again, like I said, I have what I got. Once we have loyalty, but then again, me taking away 20,000 of the doctrine, I'm no longer gonna have the loyalty boosts that I did for propaganda. So but like I said, I know I got a lot of money at there, but that's because I sold $73,000 worth of stuff, and I just know how fast that evaporates when I run time in this game. That's why I'm not running any time at the very moment, but I'm just explaining some things. So I do see 3 of these. I got a little bit of product. So let's go ahead and see. Let's go to Hatfield. And like I said, until they patch the game, this is the 5.0, the 5.0 version of this game. And until they patch this probability bug, is still here. But I can build something here, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that because we can do that, and so that will take care of Hatfield, and then Monroe. Monroe is right here. Yeah, we're only getting 116 for a merchant, but again, when you're talking about money, you know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking maybe I should have a merchant in every place, but to have money and stuff. But it is what it is. Okay, so again, the only thing here was the bonus of wheat that we build. This here. So you always want to make sure you build what is highlighted here, so that way. But again, in my playthrough, and what I do is, usually the last place I do on a place would be a granary anyway, because we can always, if we have too much provisions, we can always sell it. But anyways, let me see what I can put here, just for the heck of it. Yeah, well, so Monroe, I must have, do I have the supply? Yeah, see, I got the supply wagons here, so, and look they're like this, you know what I mean? So I could probably, like, let me see, what does it say for Philly? Yeah, you need 600. What does it say for Freehold? Yeah, and what about Reading? 400. Yeah, I don't know. Got 100 there. We got that. See, and I'm wondering, by taking away the doctrines, the 20,000 on doctrines. Don't forget, I'm not running time, so therefore, I'm really gonna think that a week has to go by in order to, because it goes by weekly charge. So I'm not going to realize this 20,000 saving until this week is over, I think, is the way this works. I'm just, if you know any better, you can put it in the comments, especially when I'm making a statement, because if my statement is wrong, then it would be good to have the correct answer. But anyways, yeah, I don't, because I was going to put I guess, okay, so the bottom line is I'm going to put a warehouse. Is what I'm going to do, because once these supply wagons are away from here, they're not going to have this gigantic, space. So for example, though, I can take one out because Dover doesn't, or Dover, no, Dover has him. I mean, is it Cambridge? Like, what was I doing? Oh, it was Monroe, excuse me. Okay, so yeah, so Monroe, I can take out a supply wagon. I'm just trying to see where would be a good place for the supply wagon. Like in Augusta, actually. So if I were to send one of these to Augusta, because if I've taken Greenville and Shirley, I'm looking at how is the enemy going to attack me? You know what I mean? Like, I'm assuming they will attack Shirley, York, and Baltimore. And this is why I am springing out this way. And usually when they see you moving, they usually start sending reinforcements. So I don't know all that's going to happen, but I think I did at least show you on Monroe I'm gonna build a warehouse because eventually, like I'm assuming that I can take this other supply wagon out of here because it's 6+. You know what I mean? Like it's 67. Now again, if the game minuses us 10 points, then we're gonna have problems. Like I'll have problems with this whole part here if they do kind of those stupid things. I mean, like to me, if I own all this, and this is just my opinion, of course, but if I own all this, I don't feel that the game should just say that, you know, this region here is going to lose 10 points, because then that's going to put a crisis on me. And then I'm going to have to do something to get troops up here in order to fight the Militia or whatever. And what I'm saying is, because what's the point? Like I would ask you like this, right? If I'm playing by your rules of the game, I'm leaving what I have to have in each place, or if I don't, because I don't need them. I mean, you know, I'm like here, I have to have somebody here in Falmouth because of this minus 32% stuff. And such, and just like in Salem and in Boston. Well, in Boston now. But see, again, I cannot, yeah, so I need to change this because I can't do any of this because until the week goes by, I'm not going to know if I'm going to get hit with loyalty problems because I no longer have the propaganda. Because I've spent like 20,000 a week on propaganda. So, I mean, that is something. So at least at Monroe, like, let's get back to Monroe. So I'm just giving you my thoughts on this, that I strongly think I can pull him out. I'm just trying to figure out where would be a place that he could go to. So I know that Augusta, we just need that. So then in Sullivan, and then even in Sullivan I could do that, but yeah, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, 94 there. Oh. Yeah, just 40 for contest. Yeah, so all right, look, I'm gonna try this. So, and like I said, by me showing you these kind of things, if this fails, at least you're gonna see it. You know, like you're gonna see whatever. But I'm gonna take a chance, and I'm gonna send that supply wagon to here, so I can release this unit, and this will give me more people to fight. Matter of fact, yeah, like the way I see this, check this out. I just noticed this. If I can get that supply wagon here, I can send this regiment to hover over here, and we can take this place. Now, what I think has happened over here is, and I'm just going to take a guess at this. What I think is, I think the natives attacked here on the rebels, I think. And this is why this has been destroyed. Somebody attacked here. It wasn't me. You know what I mean? And then in the diplomacy, you know what I mean? Like, I've done everything I can to do good diplomacy with everybody, all the people that are in this game, like all the natives, all the French, the Spanish. Like, I've done everything. Like, I'm spending the 4,000. I've every 30 days I spend the 4,000, or like I look like the last thing that I did was did something for the Cherokees. So that's the last thing I did. So this is what I'm guessing. I'm guessing that the natives did that. So now you see what my strategy is, that I've explained a lot. So Monroe, I believe, is done. Like, I've already built. Okay, so that is done. And now the last thing would be Fort Augusta. Now the question is, where is Fort Augusta? You know, because like I said, when you own so much of the map, I kind of forget if I don't do a lot. So I was like, Is Augusta down south? Let me see. That's Augustine. That's San Marcos. Okay. So yeah, I'm sorry that, you know, that's gonna take me. Oh, look at. They've got some troops over here and here. So yeah, they might be fighting some of the natives. And this is where Keckley is anyway. So okay. So again, you know, oh, right here. Okay, sorry. Okay. All right. So yeah, see, so okay, so again, we're fighting loyalty, right? So I put a printing press, got a church, and now I can finally do this. So we will do a granary there. That just makes most sense for that. And so, okay, so now that is done. So now I think I can run the time of the game. I can run it. And we can see what the enemy is going to do, if they're going to do anything. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so the question is, if they got nobody in here, then should we just... I mean, I don't know. I hear people... Okay, so let me... Oh, it might be my supply wagons that are moving, but let me go ahead and do this.
Hold the line.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, yeah, like this doesn't look like much, but again, if I wait for them... Now, what is this? Proclamation of Rebellion. King George III issued a proclamation declaring the colonies in rebellion. Yeah, whatever. Grants me authority. Furthermore, the king has decided to allocate resources from England to additional town. Oh, so we have additional town in Great Britain. Loyalist military units limit increased by 5%. Loyalist military units limit increased by 5. Okay, now. So did this king do that? Okay. All right, so I need to pause for a minute. Okay. So if I at this very moment let me see. Hold on. Alright, so let me see if I look at this. Max units count 73. Max Militia 13. Oh, because see, okay, so I'm actually researching for a 5 Militia increase. So if the king already gave me 5, but is that in England, or can I actually make 5 more regiments? Because let me see. Oh, okay, let me see. No, oh, because of the loyalty. All right, so hold on. But again, don't forget though, I don't have an officer down here, but Now, I don't know if I have any guns. I'm just gonna check. Well, we got 3 howitzers. So we need 4, but we got 3. So I think I will... so we'll get 75 guys here instead of 100. I think I want a howitzer, so we'll go ahead and do that. Because the game, like I said, I know I've gotten further in this campaign, but then I got, you know, they gave the enemy so much that they just overran me. But in this 5.0 version, I'm thinking that it's a lot better, so I'm gonna go ahead and create that one. Not enough ammunition. Yeah, I mean, I don't care about that. Yeah, so then here we're just gonna make the Militia. I don't think we can do it here. No, anything that's below 50, apparently we won't be able. Oh, and he's already here, so that kind of sucks. Well, you know, we could try to land in Norfolk. We could try that. Seeing I don't have anybody here, that might be a good thing to do now, of course. But don't forget, at the end of this week, when I run time, I'm not paying for documentation, so therefore that's 20,000 that I'm gonna save. Because now my fee for the troops is gonna go up from 30,000 to beyond that. So I don't think I'll make a gun because I don't have many guns at the moment. And so we'll make a full Militia here. And so by the king doing that and seeing that I've been making muskets, I have a lot of muskets, so I can make these units. Now the question is, so that is 3 regiments that I'm making. Let me see. So they're gonna get Beaufort, and then I know, because you can see that, you know, that they're getting these places. I'm gonna try to figure out, now do I have any troops here? I only have 2, and here, yeah, I only got 1, so yeah, nothing here in the south. Now King George, how about Lawson? Now, hey, you know, I'm wondering. It says pink, but you know, it's kind of funny that this was attacked. Do you think they just came down here and raided this place, like foraged it or something, and not took it over? Like, why wouldn't you just take it over? I mean, is my question. But like I said, I didn't know that I would get to be able. I didn't know that I would get to be able to do this. Now, of course, the enemy is strong down here, maybe, so this might not work of what I'm doing. But what I'm saying is, this place looks like it's been attacked. You can see that this is, and there's no officer here for construction. But so this is it. But like I said, basically, I'm like, this is more of an information video at the moment than actual action video, because I'm just discovering all this stuff in the game, and you're seeing my first reaction to it is that, oh, the king gave us 5 Militia thing. So cause let me make sure it's paused, but I could go to this and I can show you that I'm researching 5 Militia expansion, right? So that's gonna be 45 days, so I'm gonna get to do this 45 days earlier, because I can now create, you know, the Militia here. So I mean, the question is, you know, I want the 5 in the south, but This is at 45. That's at 45. You know, this is already there. So Charlestown, I'm already gonna build one. In Georgetown, I'm gonna build one. Well, look, why don't we try to go right here then? I don't know if these guys will get built, but at least there's somebody there. Okay, so I exceed it now. Okay, so I built the 5. Okay, so we're done. You know, this is kind of like getting greedy, I guess, like when you look at it like this, that I'm trying to grab all that I can grab, but again, these are just going to be starting out regiments. And so if the enemy sees it, all they got to do is send one regiment here and they'll beat us. I mean, you know, like right here. Okay, so if they got 13, we don't know. Yeah, they got 13, and they got Fusiliers here. They got Fusiliers here. Check it out. That's a Fusilier. Okay, so let's go up to reading for right now, because this like I said is going to show you various game things. Okay, so this is going to be the last building before we upgrade. So the question would be, well, we don't seem to have a food problem here, but we could do that. Okay, that way, you know, that's a resource that I can sell. Now, you seen at the start of this video, I had 80,000. Now look it, I'm only at 68,000. So I think they're still charging me that 20,000 until Monday. So, but that is done. We lost Keckley. We could burn this, but I'm pretty low, so I'm not going to. So I've shown you quite a bit of things in this video right now. And in 6 days, I have to pay off the 10,000 again. So, you know what I mean? So, yeah. All right, let's get... Okay, so it's no point in looking down here because I've built those units, and until they build up, there's nothing I can do with them. So now, although this looks super easy, you know, with the kind of force that I'm bringing. Oh, he actually got too close. He actually got too close. Darn it. I did not want to engage. I want to do a battle. Well. Alright, then forget it. We won't. Come on. Darn it.
Charge! Charge! Charge!
Oh, gee, and then I hate the global map for all those kind of things that it does. Where are you going, dude? Okay. Okay, well, this is not going the way I wanted it to go, but nonetheless. Alright, look.
Push through.
So I'm just taking a chance, folks. Okay, I'm gonna pause for just a minute. Okay, so this was a global thing. So again, it looks like my best regiment will take that town there. So, oops. Okay, no, general over. Let's go here. Like I said, again, what I really wanted to do was I wanted to surround this place and then just kill this one regiment here and then take this town, then decide what I do. But because he retreated here, and so what I'm trying to do, as you can see, is I'm trying to I keep pushing my offensive line forward is what I'm trying to do. The strategy of doing that, is what I'm doing. Now I know if I keep coming this way that they're gonna deploy that gigantic 7,800 troops that I've already seen them do in the other campaign. So I know that is a threat that's coming, but the other 4 deployments again is what I am facing. So anyways, okay, so we got this town here, and of course it's only 6%. And again, okay, so it looks, it looks like to me, and I'm going to tell you from the other videos too that I've done, is it appears that the AI is building recruiting stations, is what it appears to be. But of course we attacked, and so it's all damaged. So, because the first building that I would build here is a printing press. But, you know what I mean? That's the first thing that I would do. But anyways, but notice how they're doing that. So that ties up one of my regiments at the moment. Let's go to Boston for just a minute, folks, because while the game is paused, the good news is that we're going to lay down a building. So let's take a look and see. So in Boston, you can see that it's a dock, so we needed to have a lumber mill, and we got it. So we will be able to upgrade this when we unlock the technology, I guess. Maybe I haven't unlocked it yet. So again, in Boston, I put a printing press, I put a church, because Boston is always a gigantic problem. At the beginning of the game, you have to have 2 full regiments here, and you cannot move them out. You have to keep them here, because Boston is so bad. But eventually, when you work on it, then you can move the guys out, and this is at 82. But the problem that I'm trying to consider is that you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's going to happen in this game, because you know what I mean. This is the full British campaign at the moment, and so on a 5.0 version. So the thing is if they do some kind of stupid event here in Boston area that we're not aware of, and it goes down 20 points, then I'm gonna have crises here. So this is why I'm leaving regiments here, and then this bug is still here, and that bug is still there. This should not be here, because I have the required amount that stops a rebellion, so therefore that should go away. And we already know that, and they haven't patched the game, so for me to keep talking about it is kind of immaterial, because it does, you know what I mean, it's not going to change. So anyways, okay, so again in Boston, what can I put here that will be beneficial? Well, how about a school? Oh, and I don't even have a granary. Okay, so I can do a schoolhouse, and then the last one will be a granary for there. Okay, so that takes care of Boston and Hatfield. And actually, we're done here. Not enough resource. Oh, I don't have enough resources. So okay, all right. Well, then as far as I'm concerned, Hartfield is done. Like it's done. And you see, I have this officer here. I'm paying $250 for this guy to get us specialists. So I am paying for that, but so I just have to keep an eye on the money. Hey, now at least I'll tell you that my sea trade went up. It was only like $70 or something, so now it went up to 5,000 on sea trade. So yeah, so adding those 5 Militia bumped us up to 31, I guess. But it still shows Doctrine at 20,000. So do you see how the game is still charging me for the whole week, even though I took away all the Doctrine? I took it all away. Because I wanted to see what effect that has on all the places. So that's another way of testing it, and it's also saving. And these supply wagons are heading to certain places, so I can release a regiment. But again, by taking away the 20,000 on the Doctrines, am I gonna suddenly start having problems? And if I am, I'm gonna need regiments back into the places to hold them, because it's just all this is. And I'll just tell you, and this, you're just getting a lot of information from me. I don't know if people find this entertaining or anything, but you're getting information from me, and I'm just gonna mention that. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's gonna happen in this game. And so by keeping people in places, might be a helpful thing, but it's just how are we gonna do all this? But anyways, okay, so let's go ahead now that I did that. And of course at 33, I'm not gonna spend any reputation at the moment, so we'll go ahead and get it going. Now, of course, their tactic is to come out. I don't want him to shoot my... Oh, requesting 2 furs. No. I don't want to... I don't need the furs. I make my own fur, so I mean... See, whenever the game does that, we can get 2 furs from the requesting, but we're gonna lose reputation. And I'm showing you in this campaign, I don't want to increase tensions. And 10 enemy ships have set sail. Okay. Okay, so they send 10 ships. Okay. All right. Let's pause for a moment. All right, let me just, I like, again, in this game, I like to pause time when I'm gonna build, because I'd rather have the building set. All right. Okay, so you see here that we have fur, we have wood, and we have some animals. So we got fur, we got wood. And so for the last one, again, I could do a merchant. I need money, because we're not gonna need the food up here. And then when we upgrade, we can then, I can always put food in as a last resort. But yeah, I'm gonna try that. It's only $100, but again, money. And then we go to freehold. And now in freehold, print and press, stable, granary, church, money. And so now the last thing, how about a schoolhouse? Because, you know what I mean, we always are going to need officers. As you can see, the officers right here. So, and we lost 2 officers for some reason. And so that takes care of freehold. And now, Before I run any more time, let's get to Norfolk. And look at this regiment is building up. And because they're gonna launch ships. I don't know if at... Okay, yeah, look, right here. Okay. So you get there. You come out, search for enemy. So we already know that there's a ship here. Oh, look at... They got ship right there. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so you're... Alright, let's see. Ah, look right here. Okay, now he's gonna go that way, so then this guy... Hey, and this is the 46 gun ship. Remember a while back, the game gave us 2 46 gunships, these Hermione class frigates, along with a 28 gunship, which again, the 28 one I just disbanded and I sold it. But I kept the 46 guns because, you know, I wanna test these guys out. And it appears that there's an enemy there. So I will send him there. Ah, and on top of that, so he should find, there's somebody in here. He should find him. And he should be searching for enemy ships. He's the other 46 gun ship. So yeah, okay, so there, like, he's actually in a field where there's an enemy right there. So I mean, that probably will happen. So I will get probably to show you another sea battle in it. I didn't, like I said, I'm making this video for you, and I wanted to do some of this stuff over here, but again, I might end up having to do some sea battles. But okay, so now I gave orders to the ships. I don't have... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I do have a ship right here. Hold on. So, oh, so maybe this ship... Well, it's 97%, so I mean, so if I use this ship, I mean, this thing only has a 3% chance to deploy an enemy rebellion. It only has a 3% chance with this ship here. The moment I pull this ship, this will flip. So I might have to just keep that ship there for now. So that, yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so I'll do that. We won't worry about that. So, okay, so as you can see, there's a lot going on in this game. I've shown you quite a bit of different game mechanics in this game at this moment. And so, yeah. Let's see. Let's see if...
Charge forward!
Alright, well, you know what? We'll do this battle. And the reason we'll do this battle, it's a 40 against a 28. The reason we'll do this battle is because my land guys need to rest for a little bit. So this will give them a little bit of time. Now, my ship is going east, and I'm going to have to go west. With the wind. he's right there. So okay, so this is what you always want to study in a sea battle. You want to look at where this wind is, look where your ship is, and it's pointing like as if I'm going almost against the wind, or just a little angle of the wind. So I would not be going at top notch. But anyways, here we go. So again, full sails, and we got a turn, and I go 3 times or 2 times or whatever that speed is there. So yeah, we just gotta go with the wind. We gotta just go this way. We'll gain some wind, and we'll turn a little bit, and then there we go. Okay, so we got the Falkland ship, and he is a 3-perked ship. So my tactic that I like to do on this is to just anchor and shoot at him as he approaches to fight me. It's a 28-gun ship. Matter of fact, he doesn't even have a sailing perk or anything. So bang, 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 bang. And then I'll get going once he approaches, and you know. And so we should. Oh yes, that was a fairly good volley. And now what we'll probably do, depending on what he does, we'll go to canister, and we'll get moving. And he might be faster than me. And so we're just going to cut this way. We're going to do this, and we're going to come in, and we're going to try to anchor. Because if he gets behind me, it'll be a real problem. Yeah. Now, like I said, this may not work, and I'll have to destroy him, but if I can close in on him like this, and got it, we got him. And you can, oh well, that turned over real quick. Wow. Okay, so okay, so what I'll say about this is that turn, like when he got to actually melee, like that thing went really quick. But anyways, yeah, so he hurt my armor, and he hurt my structure. So I wonder what he was shooting. Was he shooting solid shot on me? But anyways, let's drop him on. And of course, you know what I'm gonna do. Gonna shut the guns off, and we're just gonna we're going at, like, I think, like on sea battles, I think it's like 10 times speed. I'm not sure. You could tell me what the exact thing is if you know it, but we're just gonna run until our condition is up. But the reason I go to canister is because I don't want to hurt the ship, because if I don't hurt the ship, I can get over 2,000 for it. If I hurt the 28 gun, that's the sloop of war, if I hurt this ship, you know, it's going to go below 2,000, and you know what I mean. I got to get through this week, because when this week ends, hopefully the game should not charge me $20,000 for the doctrines, because I got no doctrines now. And so this is why, you know, this is why I made that change in this vid. Like, I don't know if I might have started the video after I did that change. So you didn't see me take away all the doctrines, or if in this video I did, I'll only, when I review this video, I will, you know, put the correct thing of what I did in here. But anyways, okay, so we're done. All right, let's go to the battle thing. So okay, so one ship, 40 guns, 277. Yeah, so you start at 280, and the moment you go out to sea, you automatically lose 3 guys. But anyways, we had 277. We lost 70. The enemy had 1 ship, 28 guns, 129 crew, 1 captured, and they 74 crew. So, yep, good old 28 gun ship, nice. Okay, so that was that. Okay, so we got a sea battle in this now. Hopefully, we can just get to the harbor, deliver that 28 gun ship, repair my ship, and see. And here's what I'm going to tell you on this. And you know, because all you got to do is look at some of my past videos. You'll know that I usually don't invest in, the Secret Service stuff, because it costs $1,500, it costs $3,000, it costs $5,000. You max out at $5,000 or something, and so but even paying for 3 legs of it, other than the last one, paying for 3 legs of it, you see that they still hit me with sabotage. So what I'm trying to say to you folks is, if I go into my technology and or my headquarters, and I pay the 5,000, that's that's 5,000 a week that I'm losing. And on top of that, if they're gonna still hit me with sabotage, then what's the point of even paying for a Secret Service, right? Like, I'm just saying, like, all through the campaign, these things have been happening. So that's all I'm mentioning to you. Like, in my opinion, like, okay, let me make sure it's paused. But yeah, look, you know what I mean. If I'm paying 1, 2, 3, right, and yeah, I could go to 4, but not until I know that I'm saving the 20,000. See, it still shows on documents that I'm spending 20,000. And I just wish, this is what I wish, and I've even said this on Discord. What I wish was that this game was smart enough to do a calculation at the end of the day. So, like, when every day ends, why can't this game calculate what the player has done in order to save money, and then for the next day, the game should already know what I did, and then add the weekly charge to it. So if I took away 20,000 on this day of doctrine, then the game should know that that's what I done, and it should calculate the remaining 2 days, like this Saturday and this Sunday, calculate that I save that money and stuff. But the game doesn't do that. The game is not smart enough to calculate each day of what has happened and then charge the weekly charge to it. Like, the game has no brains whatsoever in order to calculate those kind of things. So again, the game is telling me that I'm spending $20,000 on doctrines when, a few days ago I took all that away. So I just wish that we could get. I'm not saying like the instant savings, but what I'm saying is when a day ends, the game should know everything that we did, add it all up, and then factor in the weekly thing, and then then go from there. And I don't know if any of you agree with me on that, but these are the kind of things that I talk about in this game. And matter of fact, why pay for 11 when we only can use 10? So I just noticed that. So yeah, I could go to that, but I'm not going to go to that until I get that $20,000 savings. So again, I mean, I talk about a lot of things in this game. So yeah, let's see if we can tell him to sail to port. And so he's gonna do that. And so now we have this 28 gun ship. So he's gonna sail to port. So hopefully, so don't forget that ship is gonna go to intercept an enemy. We got a ship down here that's gonna go and intercept. And we have another ship coming this way. And matter of fact, I think this guy can come down here. I'm going to send him down here to find any enemy ships, seeing I cannot use this ship that is in Beaufort, I believe. Yeah, I can't. So I'll send him down there, because we don't need two ships. Like I'm fully capable of taking one of my ships and fighting 2 or 3 or even 4 of their ships. Because I have done that in the past, so I'm fully capable of doing that. It just means that I won't be able to capture ships. It's more like I'm just gonna run the game at 3 times the speed and just blast away at the enemy ships and try to stay ahead of them, and then turn left and turn right and then shoot at them and try to destroy them. So that's the tactic on how you would do that. But okay, so so now that I did that, so there's a lot of things going on in the game, and like I said, my money is going down because I need this week to end so I can see, because if this game doesn't take away that 20,000, then I'm kind of screwed if the game keeps charging me. Like, that would be a bug if like what I'm telling you folks is I have no more doctrines. Like, they're all gone. I took them all away to say I want to save $20,000 because I'm tired of selling stuff, and I want that $20,000 change so I can have a positive, seeing that I'm gonna be spending $5,000 on the Secret Service, and yet the game is still gonna sabotage me. And so what's the point of doing that is what I'm saying. So okay, so now that let's see if these guys yeah, look, and as long as the cav is 100%, I guess. Okay, there we go. We got it. Now, like I said, here's the thing I want to mention to you. Again, I like to give information on the game. You can see that it looked like one of the guys came out. Oh yeah, so no, it might be that they're in, but I almost thought that they put somebody outside of the red box almost. But it looks like we got our 3 along with the cav and our general. So it looks like it's okay, and it looks like they got the 2 regiments. I don't know if when that guy retreated to here that they got a 3rd regiment, or was he going to be the one that comes in later? I don't know. It looked like somebody was going to be a reinforcement, but anyways, yeah, that's what I was going to say. So okay, so the cav, like I said, you know how I use the cav. Like, they are the finishing. These guys are good for finishing off units. So we don't want them to engage, but okay. I do apologize to you if you know that I can select them all, send them up here, but I like to do it individually. And stuff like that, and a cannon. So the cannon should always be on the highest point, so that might be right there. And then we got a good old skirmisher. I'll send him over here because he'll go along with these cav. And now again, got another gun. Yeah, maybe over here. I mean, this is, again, I got a professional army, and that's that. All right, and we have another gun. So yeah, you know that, you know, I will win this battle. There's no way that I'm going to lose this battle. But again, if I sit down and wait for the enemy to attack me, they're going to be super strong. And so this is why we want to do this. Like, we want to be able to attack them. And my general is here. I don't even know where the enemy is, to be honest. So we will try to see where it is. Like, I don't even know where the enemy is. They might be running away. Okay, I see them. Okay, so we see some, so let's see what we can do. Now it's going to be tricky where I put the gun. Right there, maybe. Now again, this gun can go there. I don't know where their other regiment is, so that's what's going to be tricky. So you will just tell the gun to move up. So again, in a small battle like this, the guns ain't really going to do anything. And so yeah, so if in my general, okay, so my general can head to here. And maybe the cav can come to here. Let's see. Because there's supposed to be at least two regiments here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, so they're all right here. Nice. Okay, Cav, over here, please. Okay. Okay, so the gun shot him. Now where's my cav? We gotta get him, the Minuteman, before he gets away. Get him before he gets away. Okay, we got him. Nice. Now go back and get this guy right here, please. Okay, we got him. Okay, there we go, folks. Okay, well, like I said, I did see, like I didn't realize when I started this battle of where that other regiment was, and so when they kind of piled up in here in the woods, I knew that I had a slight problem. So but because I had more than them, I charged the guys and did a charge, because, you know what I mean, you got to try to, you know, effectively, you know, take them out before you take too much of a tremendous loss, because of them stacking in certain areas. Like you got to be careful when you do these battles, because the way the enemy, like I've seen the enemy like okay, so when you start this battle, you get those 3 regiments that pop into Leicester. You know, and how they pop on the screen, like they're like in 3 different places. So they'll take some of their units and they'll send 2 one way and 2 the other way to attack you, to overwhelm you, even though you have a bigger force, but you're so scattered amongst here. And, you know, so the enemy does know how to take advantage of you in certain areas. So, but with that said, you know, again, this was okay. So we did it. So now you know what I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna do it. So Wagner is gonna go here. Taylor and Rogers. And then Ramsey. And my general is going to get over here. And so that way we'll all make sure that we're all good before we go to the global map. And you can see all the... So once we move all our units away from here, you can see where the enemies, where we captured them. Like, yeah. Look at that. And him, he tried to get away. Like, how close was he to the border? Oh, looks... Oh, this is a big map, so he would have had to have gone a long way to get to that border. And so this is why, this is truly why you want to have some cavalry in it. You know, because, you know what I mean? Otherwise, because just imagine if these three got away, you know what I mean? Then they're going to be on the global map. They're going to run to some nearby town, and then they're going to get there, and they're going to reinforce and stuff. And so I'm just, you know, like I said, when I play a game, I kind of share all my thoughts and kind of share it with you. So it is what it is. And then, like I said, this here is just a preparation for going to the global, transitioning to the global map. All we want to do is look at our units, and quite frankly, we can look like this, and we can see that he killed 30 of 9, 75 of 18, 105 of 75. We lost an officer here, so that's not good. That's going to cost me an officer. 86 and 51. He only got two kills. 26 and 32, so he did bad. 32 and 12. 23 and 6. 18 and 1. 40 and 2. 4. 38 and 3. Nothing. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. Nothing. 33 and 0. 14 and 0. And 18 and 0. And we captured 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units. And so, yeah, I think that is gonna be the ball game. That is it. Alright. Alright, folks. Global map. Okay, so again, you know, like I said, you know, again, we had double what they had. So we had 2,000, they had 1,000. We had 12 guns, 212 cavalry. So it doesn't look like I lost any cavalry, because like I said, as long as you use your cavalry to go after retreating units, you usually don't get hurt, and you can then cap these units, and that's an important thing. So again, they lost 650 guys to my 203. They had guns, and they lost 2 guns, and they had 3, you know, prisoners. And so here you go. And that is that, folks. Okay. Oh, that's all she wrote. Okay. So, anyways, you know, it is what it is. Again, I'm only doing this so that way I can progress in the game. Why let them attack you when you can try to attack them? So, disruptions, you got some ammo. And like I said, it appears that we there shouldn't be anybody here, but there is for some reason. So why don't you get to here? Let's see. Okay, so Ramses is at 513. So he's the smaller regiment. We'll put him into this place. So Ramses can go in. Matter of fact, I'll even put Rogers in here. Now let's see. I'm gonna put him. Whoops. Oh, we don't have enough. See.
Forward! Hold the line.
Okay, now I don't know. I don't know what that guy is doing.
Press the attack.
Now come on, why ain't you giving me the? Why ain't you giving me the thing to fight him? Come on. Oh geez, come on. Oh gee. Okay, fine. All right. Okay, so I know that there's a sea battle going on. So, but this guy here was, I don't know where he was headed, but it looked like he thought he could take some of my stuff. So I intercepted him, and you know, and of course you don't want the cavalry, but you know, you saw when my regiment shot him, we did not get the cue to do a battle, and So I had to send the cav in, and then he initiated the battle. But I'm not going to use the cav in the, you know, like I'm going to withdraw the cav to my general, I guess, and then have these guys go forward to fight this guy. But like I said, if we can kill this guy, that'll be one regiment that's taken away from the enemy. And these are the kind of things that you want to do in this game. So I'm showing you a lot of aspects of this game right now. And I don't know what the outcomes are going to be, but again, we're going to do it. So, okay, so the cav is not going to go straight on to enemy. So he's going to have to go off this way to wherever the general is. My general's right here. Yeah, so let me put my general here. So these guys are going to come over here. And then all we got to do... Matter of fact, these guys that are 120, they didn't do anything in the other battles, so these guys didn't get hurt. Alright, the two skirmishers. Well, if I get the cav on that side, then I think the skirmishers... they'll go over here. I mean, yeah, I got an overwhelming amount of force, no doubt. Now, like I said, sometimes in these battles, the enemy could just end up running away because they know that they're facing a large force. And so that is a possibility. So we are going to move the cav out because just in case we can try to do something. Alright, well, I don't know. Okay, oh, okay, I see. Okay, so hold on. Okay. So see how they do it, right? They won't face me like center-wise. They're gonna concentrate on a flank that I'm weak in. So okay, so now these two I've got to get over to there. This guy obviously has to get up to there. This gun can go here. These two can head there. Alright, so then why don't you and you shoot him? Your job is to shoot him. Also, your job is to shoot him, and your job is to shoot him. At the same time, these two can get over to there. And if that's going to happen, then maybe this gun also can get up on the hill. Right, like right here, the hill. And the general can get over there. And so... yeah. And now my cav, seeing I now know where the enemy is. Oh, and the border is right here, so then Let those guys go to there. And that should be that. Let's see. Let's see how this is gonna go. No, come on, seriously. This is terrible. Not what I wanted. He's gonna get away. He's gonna get away. The border was right there. Jeez. We just got one of them. That's it. This was terrible. Yeah, this was cheap. You know, the other map was gigantic. This map is short, like wicked short, so they got away. It did not work. Oh well, it is what it is, but we're gonna get a little something out of it. They want to do it that way. Okay, fine. You want to kind of screw me that way? Then I'll screw you this way. Let's get over here and let's go the opposite way then. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we're just gonna get a little XP right here. We're just gonna do that. Get my general right here. We'll go twice the 10 times speed, or 5 times speed, or 4 times speed, whatever. Yep. So yeah, you know, game's gonna let them be right at the border so they can get away. Even having Cav, I couldn't stop them, the 4 units, because they were right close. They were so close to the border. So now I'm gonna have to chase. I'm gonna have to chase this guy on the global map. So I believe I will be able to kill him. It's just the idea that I'm going to have to waste time on the global map to find him. And so this is why we want to make sure that our units are 100%. General, he's got training, 10% experience. So yeah, it's just a little disappointing, like it really is. We launch attack, but they're right at the border, so they can get away. And now I gotta waste time on the game to go after him. So yeah, I'm just gonna check the units, make sure that they're 100%. Yeah, and the guns, like I said, this happened so fast, the guns didn't even get the fire. Oh well, it is what it is. That's the way it is, folks. You just gotta kinda, you just gotta accept the way things go sometimes. Okay, so overall, though, if you think about it, they did lose 202 guys, and we did capture 1 of the 4 of their regiments. Not their regiments, their companies, sorry. So I had 2 regiments, and then I had 1 regiment of cavalry, and we had 8 guns. We only lost 4 infantry in this exchange, so that wasn't too bad. It is what it is. Okay, there we go. Okay, well. Okay, so I guess one more sea battle, and then we'll end the video, because it's just, again, the videos get long, and you know, because I try to show you as many things in this game as I can. And then look at this, you know. Officer, yeah, see, this is, like I said, this gets very old very quick. So yeah, so look, I'm paying on Secret Service 3 out of the 4 places where we can pay, right? And you can see that Officer U North-esque of HMS Morrow in the Atlantic Ocean, 207, has betrayed us. So do you see, like, this is a constant thing. And like I said, we have no control in England. Like in England, we've got no control. And so the game has been doing this constantly to me and stuff like that. And so, yeah, it just, you know, the game keeps doing stuff like that to you. And so what I'm saying is that, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, so now the doctrine is now 0. Oh yeah, so it's Monday. So the doctrine is now 0. So it does charge you for the whole week, whether you see, and that's kind of like a ripoff in a way. Like, how many of you that play this game, if you are watching this at this very moment, and you're hearing my commentary, how many of you do agree with me that when a day ends, the totals should already be factored in before the next day is charged? And that's all I'm saying. So if I stop midway in a week, the rest of the week I want to save that money. And so if I cancel those doctrines, why can't the day do total day calculations before it calculates the next day? That's all I'm asking a dev to do, is to, I know on some things we get charged for a week, but if we're not, you know, doing that certain thing for a week, why should we have to pay for the rest of the week? You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyways, so the net total is that. So now that I saved that money on the doctrines, I'm going to bump this to, it's just under 5,000 a week on intelligence. And so now it's based at 80%. Project bonus 0, results 80%. Support and spy network helps you get reports more frequently. Enemy sabotage probability base minus 80%. So now they only have a 20% chance of doing this. So this is why I'm trying to say, even when you're paying this 5,000 a week, there's still a 20% chance that they're gonna hit you. And so they've taken over 600 of my troops that are in England away from me on sabotage and stuff with betrayals. So, but now that I eliminated the 20,000 that I was spending on the doctrines, you can see that now I'm going to pay for the whole thing and see how that goes. Oh, and so now I have, now I can do 11 now. Oh, because see, I captured a couple of places. I think that's what's going on there. I think yeah, I've captured a couple of places. So okay, so let's have Taylor there, and I'm going to tell Wagner. Wagner is going to go to here. Seeing that guy left it. So yeah, so again, okay, so then here's what I'm going to show you, and now what happened to the sea battle. But anyway, it's gone. But yeah, you can see now I have 76,000. So I'm not paying the 20,000 doctrines. So yeah, so okay, so what this video is going to prove to anybody who watches this video, what this video is going to prove to you as a factual statement in the 5.0 version of this game, because that's what this campaign is based on, it shows you that if you try to save money during the week, this game does not know how to calculate it for that day when it ends and then charge you accordingly for the rest of the week. Like, why should I have to pay money for the rest of the week when I'm not using that doctrine? So this video will prove to you, anybody watching this, that that's a factual statement, that this game cannot do the calculations per day. So if you set something for a week, it's going to charge you for that whole week. Even if you cancel it, it'll charge you for that week. And that's kind of like, you know, that shouldn't be. But the other thing that I want to mention at this moment, you can see that I originally attacked with 4 or 5 regiments, and now I'm getting down to just 2 that are going to be free, because we have to hold this place. We have to hold this place. And we're going to hold this place and stuff like that. So
Flank them. Aim true. Regroup here.
okay, so that's a lot of things going on. Okay. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm going to pause for a minute because it looks like Alexandria is open. And I'm going to have him go into this fort here. So there is a lot that has happened in this video. A lot. And on top of that, in one day, I'm going to pay off the 10,000. And on top of that, so I got him charging this guy. I got the cav on him. I got this guy, you know, charging him. I'll have my general get over here. And at the same time, in one day, that'll be done. Fort Shirley. So now I gotta go back up here. Okay, and then, yeah, and then in this video, it'll also show that this supply wagon is gonna go in here. And then I should be able to release this guy. So I'm going to send him out. I'm going to send him out. And then this supply wagon is supposed to go into this fort. Then I can send this regiment out. So while all that is going to happen, as you can see in this video, I need to find Shirley. Where the heck is Shirley? Okay. So, alright, so we have product, we have officers. So for Shirley, we'll do the lumber. We'll do the lumber. And for Frederick that we just took over. Okay, well, we want to print and press. Oh, okay, so now that I have some money, I don't know if it would be worth putting a construction officer here. So let's do that for this place here. For right now, that's what we will do. And then so we lost an officer, so that's not good. And then in Winchester, let's go to Winchester right here. And so look, Winchester's got a recruiting house that the enemy put here. But again, we're gonna need a printing press. Do I risk another construction officer here? Do I risk that? Okay, so there we go. Do we do that? So that takes care of Winchester. And now that you see on live action, right, that this cavalry is still fighting him, and it looks like he can retreat to Alexandria. And matter of fact, it looks like this place is open too. So these might be able to kill off this guy, but I ain't gonna worry about that because right now we're gonna see how I do against a brig and a cutter. And you can see that he's damaged, and he's the 46 gun. So I want to see how this 46 gun does it. So I will show you this, okay? So again, we're gonna go right into a sea battle, and then I'm gonna have to, so I will, let me say it like this. I'll show you until this day ends, because then we'll pay off the 10,000. So you'll get to see that again. So let's go ahead and do this battle right here. So yeah, there's just, but you can see that there's so many things going on in this game. So you're gonna see a lot in this video. So again, southwest is the wind, and these guys are going against the wind. So yeah, let's get like that. Let's go like this. Yeah, matter of fact, we can come this way. Let's go 3 times the speed. Yeah, look at those ships had more damage than this one. So, but this is the first time I'm getting to use this 46 gun ship. So, this will be the first time. Matter of fact, if we go in between them, we'll be able to shoot at both of them. Well, bang! Okay, well this ain't gonna work because of the way the wind is and the way I approach this ship. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'll tell you what, if you T-bone the ship, if I could T-bone him, but nope. Oh well. Maybe. If we could... Alright, let's go this way. Come on. Come on. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll just destroy these guys. Forget it. I'll just destroy them. You know what I mean? We're not gonna get. We only get like 600 for this guy over here. So we'll just destroy them. It just didn't work out the way this went. The approach wasn't as good as I thought it would be. Okay, so if we shoot him there, we might blow up his canister. And so we did. And now we'll shoot this guy and try to blow up his canister. like I said, you know, let's see if we can blow up his canister. It's kind of like, I don't know where it actually is on the cutter. It might be right here. I don't know if it's in the center. We try, well, like I said, if you look here, we're good on our mass. And we're good on our powder. So, you know what I mean? We're just not hitting the canister. Now, once they're down on the lifeboats, they lose the troops, but we can get a little bit of experience on the gunnery by doing this. And then, as you know, what I do is I shut the guns off, because I don't know why we lose so much stamina in a game, or the condition. Like, why does the condition drain? I mean, that is just too much. Like man, it's kind of like, you know, I don't know. I don't recall that happened this dramatically in the Age of Sail. Like I don't recall it getting this bad. Like the moment you go into a battle, you know what I mean? Like, matter of fact, I'll even tell you until this gets to 100, I'm not going to get out of this, but I mean, I'll even tell you, like, when Howe comes in with his, him and his 3 regiments, that's 4 ships that are the big troop ships that are 300. And if you fight with them, the moment you go into that battle, like, instead of doing auto, you just go right into the battle, you will find that like, 3 of those ships will have 0 condition. So we're talking about, like, this 100% goes to 0 just because they were out there sailing. I mean, it shouldn't. I mean, I don't know if you agree with me on that, but let's go to here and see what it is. So we get to try out one of these 46 gun ships that the game gave us, 2 of them. So it's kind of okay. Like, they're okay. Like, I don't know how they do against a 28 gun ship, but, you know, again. So we had, you know, 199 guys. We didn't lose anybody. They had 2 ships, 30 guns total, 159 crew, 2 sunk, then they lost 159. So yeah, so a 12 gun and 18 gun against my 46 gun Margaret. So yeah, it was okay. So voila. So now we're going to go to the global map on the ocean, and we're going to see if we can go to a harbor to get repairs. We might as well. Because they did hurt us. And so yeah, so okay, so I just sunk 2 of their ships, right? And now we're going to go we're going to sail to port, and we'll go ahead and I like the rigging and stuff. So, because, you know, the way I look at it is, if we're going to shoot in a battle, you know, it would nice to have the accuracy, but the more we fight, the better our accuracy will be anyway. And so I'd rather have better sailing and rigging and stuff like that. And so he's going to go in here and get some repairs. And so, you know, with that, okay, so we do have to, okay, so you can see right here. Okay, so let me tell him to search for this guy. We don't know what he is, but his role is to fight this guy. That's what he was there. Then this guy is coming down to fight whoever was in here. But don't forget, as a tip, or as I could say, is what the enemy does is if they spawn ships here, the ships will shoot a supply ship, and then they'll go into this sector or that sector. So they're always constantly moving. And so this is how we have to try to get them. And then he's coming to here because there is an enemy ship in here. So we got another ship coming in here to fight the enemy. And then while all that stuff is going on, we can look at the land stuff and see. So I don't know if we got this guy. Let's see if we did. All right, I think he just surrendered. He just surrendered. He just surrendered. Okay, so he just surrendered. And now we have another. Okay, well, I guess. Okay, look. I know this video is long, but like I said, it's going to show you a lot of things. So, and this is only an 18 gun ship. So again, it'll be a quick one because we can just go in and just, we can just, if I can't capture him. Okay, so southeast. So yeah, okay, southeast. So again, fast. Let's go to fast speed. Full sails, and we have our target is over here, and it's better to target them than to just let the ship shoot. Now it might be possible that we could capture him, so maybe I'll go to canister. Yeah, and there you go. So we'll get him, and by canister we didn't hurt the ship because I saw the ship was in pretty good condition, and this is one of my freshly, 40 gun ships, so we're good in that. So we'll drop this guy in, and you see how fast that is. So it ain't like I'm killing a lot of time. You know what I mean? Like, do you like this? I just want to ask you, do you like this approach? Like, do the 3 times speed to do the sea battles, because the sea battles get dragged out if you don't do that. But you have to make quick decisions when you're doing it at a faster speed. And now we'll go to max speed. And we'll just get these guys. So, okay, so, but again, okay, so a brig, I think a full brig, like you can put the correct thing in, but I think on a full brig, they're only worth $800 is when you sell them. So he's almost full, so he might be worth 800. Otherwise, it's going to be, if he was really damaged, we'll only get like a couple hundred for him. So he's good, and this guy is good. So yeah, we're good. All right. So again, one of my 40 gun ships, 277. We lost 88. They lost 59. One captured. So they had, brig against the Queenborough. Cool. Nice. All right, there we go. So that, again, short and sweet. Short and sweet. So this video, I gotta end it, folks. I'm telling you, but I did say I would show you me paying off that 10,000. Okay. So I guess what I'm gonna do is tell him to sail to port. So he'll sail to port. We need this day to end. So unless I don't see another sea battle, so what I will do is I will head back to here to look at what we did. Now Okay, so again, okay, so in this video you're gonna see, but again, until they patch the game, this is the 5.0 version. Until they patch it, I've got 654 guys in here, and so I only need 40 soldiers in here. Yet the game, so there's no rebellion. The 100%, it's you know what I mean. So this again shows you the bug, because again, the reason we like to see this, but we only want to see it when it's legit. We don't want to see it when it's not legit. Like, I know at this very moment I have enough people in here for that to go away. So that is I'm showing you again the bug. So we got how here. So I've captured enough, and so yeah. All right. So I gotta run some time, I guess. So let me do that. We're just waiting for this to happen. And we're waiting for this day to end.
Hold the line.
Okay, so we got whatever that was. And I think I'm gonna take a chance. We're gonna come down to Alexandria. Because we gotta get this day to end. And okay. Alright, so let's see. Oh. Okay, loyalists. The first units composed of citizens loyal to the crown have been established and are expected to assist us in restoring order in the colonies. So they're going to give us in Baltimore. Check that out. So they gave us 2 regiments of Militia in Boston. Not Boston, Baltimore, sorry. Oh, and we did the tax collection. Okay, so this will be the end of the video. You successfully gathered required amount. Okay. All right, let's pause. Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna pan back and just show you. Okay, so please don't tell me. Do I have another sea battle? Okay, so, all right, the video's got to end. Oh my gosh! But if I got another sea battle, okay. So again, okay. But what I am demonstrating in this though, is that I am thinning out my force. Even though, okay, so they gave us 2 militias in here, or 3? No, 3. They gave us 3. 4, 8, 2. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. They gave us 3 militias. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well then. You know what I could do, right? I could send those 3. Okay, so let me just see something. Yeah, we just need 300 here, right? We just need less than 300 there. And 200. Oh, so yeah, so I'll tell you what that is. Okay, that's great. So I could send 1 to there. I can send 1 to here. And I can send 1 to here. And then I can free these 3 regiments up. I'm wondering too if I could put them on a ship and then deliver them to here, and then I can use them to come over here to take out these before they decide to take me out. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm showing you a strategy. Also, I think this group can come down here to get Alexandria. And so then that gives me Howe here, it gives me green here. And I got this regiment coming. So he can come down this way. And I got this supply wagon here now. And then once this supply wagon gets to here, I can free up this regiment to come over here to get this. So I'm showing you a lot of a strategy and things of that nature. Alright, so we have no new sea battles. So the last thing that I can show you before I sign out is this right here, Grainville. So let's go to Grainville for just a moment. Like, so I'm doing way better than what I've done in the past in this. So, but it's on easy. But you just got to realize that until they really optimize this game and until they really truly balance it and get all the game mechanics to work, we're at a handicap in this game. But anyways, let's go to Greenville. Let's find where it is. Where the heck is it? Oh, it's way up here. Well, that's going to be done in a day. I do have an officer here, so that's going to go quick. Oh, I think I must already put lumber in here, but this completed the printing press, and now we have the lumber. So I don't really have to build anything at Grainville. Like, it's already... Oh, I'm looking at Shirley. Hold on. Yeah, okay, Grainville. That's going to be done in a day. Yeah, I need to get this, but I'm going to tell you what. I am going to go to a printing press because we gotta change this loyalty stuff. So the printing press will go there, and then once this is done in one day, then this thing will go. Then when that's done, I'm going to have to upgrade this to a level 2 and stuff like that, and then we can then go with the wood place. So so yeah, so then Grainville is done. So yeah, truly, look, if anything else goes on in this game, but you already know what I'm gonna do. The 3 regiments that they just gave us are gonna replace these guys, and then these 3 I'm gonna put on a ship, and I'm gonna send them to Norfolk so I can reinforce Norfolk. Because, you know, I've played this game enough to where I know if they do build up, they will take Norfolk. Just like they'll take all the south down here. So, you know, I'm basing all my knowledge on the previous campaigns that you didn't get to see because I kept having to redo this every time they patched the game and stuff like that. So, but anyways, I think that's enough. So this is worth a nice hard save in the game. You don't need to see me capping Alexandria and moving all these units and stuff like that. You don't need to see any of that. And so yeah. So you can see that doctrine is now down to 0. And so I just want to see, by not paying for any more doctrine at the moment, I want to see how that affects us on loyalty in different areas. Or did we build up enough loyalty where it's no longer a problem? You know, that these are all the kind of things that are going on in this game. And so anyway, so no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, a great afternoon, or a great evening. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to others. God bless to you. Keep all religions equal. This is your friend Jeff signing out. And look, we got a ship over here. And so he's not okay, so alright, let me get over here. Alright, look. You get over here. Yeah, so this guy jumped from here or here into here to go after this. So, but anyways, okay, so I'm gonna sign out again, sorry. No matter where you are in the world, have a great day, great afternoon, great evening. Please take care of yourselves, be kind to others. God bless to you. Keep all religions equal. This is your friend Jeff signing out. Adios, amigos, and adios, the lovely amiga.